I'm going to try the Vocal Marinade out on a song by a Moroccan artist called Zahra. It's called Green Light. And I'm going to play a little bit of the processed vocal, like finished, finalized version on Spotify, and hear what the vocals sound like. So this is the verse.
You're the type to keep it low-key, but I feel your steady eyes on me. You're the type to keep it low-key, but I feel your steady eyes on me. You're living in my head, I'm free.
All right, so that's our finalized vocal, which is the...
You're living in my head, I'm free, and I can't explain this chemistry.
So let's hear it raw.
You're the type to keep it low-key, but I feel your steady eyes on me.
And let's throw the Vocal Marinade on. All right, so out the box, I'm gonna go for some similar settings we went for before. But actually, you know what? Let's go one by one. No, I changed my mind. Let's do.
You're the type to keep it low-key, but I feel your steady eyes on me. You're living in my head, I'm free, and I can't explain.
I already like that well a bit more. Let's try the high end.
You're the type to keep it low-key, but I feel your steady eyes on me. You're living in my head, I'm free, and I can't explain this chemistry.
I do like that. I do like the wells, the well done stakes on the female vocal. Let's try some compression.
You're the type to keep it low-key, but I feel your steady eyes on me. You're living in my head, I'm free, and I can't explain this chemistry. This thing got me feeling so heavy. Take charge, come show me, make me your one and only. 'Cause you're the type to keep it low-key, but I feel your steady eyes on me.
That medium is a great compressor. I do like that compressor. Let's try some reverb.
You're the type to keep it low-key, but I feel your steady eyes on me. You're living in my head, I'm free, and I can't explain this chemistry.
Interesting. All right, I'm okay with that bit of reverb. Let's try some delay.
You're the type to keep it low-key, but I feel your steady eyes on me. You're living in my head, I'm free, and I can't explain this chemistry. This thing got me feeling so heavy. Take charge, come show me, make me your one and only. 'Cause you're the type to keep it low-key, but I feel your steady eyes on me.
This is the Marinade, the doubler.
You're the type to keep it low-key, but I feel your...
Try some saturation settings. Oh, how do you switch this on? Oh.
You're the type to keep it low-key, but I feel your steady eyes on me. You're living in my head, I'm free, and I can't explain this chemistry. This thing got me feeling so heavy. Take charge, come show me, make me your one and only. 'Cause you're the type to keep it low-key, but I feel your steady eyes on me. You're living in my head, I'm free, and I can't explain this chemistry. This thing got me feeling so heavy. Take charge, come show me, make me your one and only. 'Cause you're the type to keep it low-key, but I feel your steady eyes on me. You're living in my head, I'm free, and I can't explain this chemistry.
All right, that's kind of what I have for now. Let's hear it bypassed.
You're the type to keep it low-key, but I feel your steady eyes on me.
Let's hear it on.
You're the type to keep it low-key, but I feel your steady eyes on me. You're living in my head, I'm free, and I can't explain this chemistry.
I'm gonna try pushing the input because I want to see what that compressor does.
You're the type to keep it low-key, but I feel... You're the type to keep it low-key, but I feel your steady eyes on me. You're living in my head, I'm free, and I can't explain this chemistry. This thing got me feeling so heavy. Take charge, come show me, make me your one and only. 'Cause you're the type to keep it low-key.
All right, let's hear it in the mix and see what we got.
You're the type to keep it low-key, but I feel your steady eyes on me. You're living in my head, I'm free, and I can't explain this chemistry. This thing got me feeling so heavy. Take charge, come show me, make me your one and only. 'Cause you're the type to keep it low-key, but I feel your steady eyes on me. You're living in my head, I'm free, and I can't explain this chemistry. This thing got me feeling so heavy. Take charge, come show me.
That's not bad at all for that vocal, to be fair, for a one-stop shop. Let's just hear it against the original.
You're the type to keep it low key, but I feel your steady eyes on me. You're the type to keep it low key, but I feel your steady eyes on me.
To be fair, I honestly just think that if there was just a little bit of either multiband compressing or just a slight EQ push beforehand, which I'm going to try now, that's not far off.
You're the type to keep it low key, but I feel your steady eyes on me. You're living in my head, I'm free, and I can't explain this chemistry. This thing got me feeling so heavy. Take charge. Me, I want and on. You're the type to keep it low key, but
Sorry, that was both. My mistake.
you're the type to keep it low key. You're the type to keep it low key. You're the type to keep it low key, but I feel your steady eyes on me. You're living in my head, I'm free, and I can't explain this chemistry. This thing got me feeling so heavy. You're the type to keep it low key, but I feel your steady eyes on me. You're living in my head, I'm free, and I can't explain this. You're the type to keep it low key, but I feel your steady. You're the type to keep it low key, but I feel your steady eyes on me.
I'm not gonna lie, that's impressive as. Yo, that's like 70% of what I did with a bunch of plugins. Yeah. Listen, on the male vocal with the Mulham track, I was a little bit underwhelmed, but yo, this sounds good. I'm not gonna lie. This actually sounds really good. There's a bit of difference in the top end, and obviously I wish there was the well done compressor doesn't really do it for me. Like it kind of evens out all of the peaks, and it glues and it clamps down on the vocal. But obviously, because you can't get into the attack and release settings, it does sound a little bit squashed. The medium breathes a bit more, but you can't really get as much control over it as you do with the well. So I wish there was like a medium well. I wish there was like a medium well steak done. I wish there was a way you could toggle somewhere in between. I honestly don't even know what the difference is between them in terms of like ratios and attack times and whatever, but
You're the type to keep it low key.
and then
You're the type to keep it low key.
like the well works better in this case, but the medium, obviously you can tell there's less compression happening. There's like obviously a volume bump as well.
You're the type to keep it low key.
Yeah, I'd like something slightly more aggressive than the medium, but a little bit less than the well.
You're the type to keep it low key, but I feel your steady eyes on me. You're the type to keep it low key, but I feel your steady eyes on me.
That's crazy though. To be fair, that's crazy for what the plugin does. I mean, that's crazy. I mean, if you look at the interface, like I said, it looks like it's metal AF, but this actually does a decent job for this vocal delivery. It's got bite. I do like the reverb and delay settings, and to be honest, the whole layout is basically a rip-off of the CLA vocals, but the settings that it has are slightly different to the CLA vocals. I'm just going to pull up the CLA vocals here, and you guys will see, like, for anyone that doesn't know it, but it's almost like a carbon. I actually have it here. For anyone that has the CLA vocals here, so you can see, I'm going to lock this guy in and lock this guy in. But as you can see here, like bass, treble, compressor, reverb, delay, pitch. So I had a feeling that's what the Marinade was going to do, but gave a benefit of the doubt. But that's basically CLA vocals. So, I mean, if we really want to do a comparison, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the same settings with the CLA vocals. Marinade versus CLA. This is Marinade.
You're the type to keep it low key.
CLA.
You're the type to keep it low key. You're the type to keep it low key. You're the type to keep it low key, but you're the type to keep it low key, but type to keep it low key, but
that Vocal Marinade sounds better than the CLA vocals. Yeah, man, the CLA vocals are just slightly muddier. This compressor and this well done high end or treble is just working so well. I'm actually going to take off the smoke setting because I feel like that little bit of saturation might be giving it the edge over the CLA vocals. So let's just make it a direct comparison so there's like literally no saturation here now, and do another A and B.
you're the type to keep it low key, but you're the type to keep it low key. You're the type to keep it low key.
Still muddier. That CLA vocal is still muddier in the like 200 to 500 range. You know what? Let's actually go to Carnivore Audio and actually see how much the Vocal Marinade is. Well, it's $199. How much is the CLA vocals again? I don't remember the last time. Yeah, Carnivore Audio. I like you guys. I like this plugin, but I'm sorry, but like $199 for that does not beat the CLA vocals for $40. Vocals, actually, that's a bit unfair. It's $149 versus $199. But I don't know. I mean, you know what waves are like, man. They put these prices on there, but you don't know how long you can save 73% for. I did not pay $199 for the Marinade. I got it on a really good deal. But listen, I'm just going to put it out there. If this thing is worth 30 to 40 bucks, and this is 30 to 40 bucks, it's a no-brainer. You go with the Vocal Marinade by Carnivore Audio. Easy, no discussion. You get that extra saturation plugin, or a feature, sorry, at the end of the plugin, which is great because that saves you a lot of time as well. The compressor, the wall setting compressor, like the CLA vocal has, slaps way harder. There's a lot. The low mids are a lot cleaner in the Vocal Marinade, and the widener sounds a lot more colorful than the CLA vocals do. So my intention wasn't to compare these two, it's just till I saw the layout and the format. But yeah, if both of these are 40 bucks, I'm taking the Vocal Marinade. That surprised me, man. All in all, I would say pros, it definitely beats the CLA vocals. It definitely cleans up your low mids in a nice way. You don't feel it working as much on some of the parameters. And if it's priced at somewhere near the CLA vocals, then I think I think that's a great go-to plugin for anything that you might need. I might even use this in tandem with a couple of other things, but all in all, this is a plugin I definitely come back to. I'm kind of glad that I got it. I need to obviously play around with it a bit more. But what are the things I don't like about it? I don't like the fact that you can't toggle between medium and well on any of the settings in case you want something in between. It's not a feature you find on the CLA vocals either, but it would be nice to have a bit more flexibility between the toggles. I don't necessarily like just the look of some of those presets. Doesn't look like you get that many presets with it. So if you're someone that's starting for the first time, you don't have a great range of options for $199 for sure. But for 40 bucks, if like I said, if that's going for 40, 50 bucks, you can't really complain, man. You can use that easily for like a quick vocal recording. So yeah, that's my real-time reaction to this plugin. Like I said, I got it. The only thing I would complain about the whole company is that all their plugins minus this Vocal Marinade don't work on Pro Tools. So that kind of defeats the whole purpose of me trying to get all of these guys, because I don't really work on anything else at the moment. So I might have to open Reaper or Logic or something just to try those guys out. Apart from that, there you go, yeah. That's the Vocal Marinade by Carnivore Audio.